This workout is going to be your best shot at gaining 1 to 3 inches on your standing vertical jump in 30 days. Ladies and gentlemen of the Action Army, what is going on? And welcome to another episode of Answers for Athletes. In today's video, we have a question from David ZL2BB, who says, "Hey, my standing vertical jump hasn't increased in a long time. Can you help me? I'm trying to gain 1 to 3 inches in 30 days. So what I actually did for all of you and David is I made a workout, right? And this workout is going to be your best shot at gaining 1 to 3 inches on your standing vertical jump in 30 days. And what I actually did was I put myself in your shoes and I said, imagine that I had a bet with a friend. We'll say Kevin. I hate losing bets to Kevin. Actually, that's a lie. I've never lost a bet to Kevin. Are you kidding me? I take his money all the time. However, let's say Kevin and I bet that I couldn't gain 1 to 3 inches on my standing vertical jump in 30 days. What would I do? That was the inspiration for this workout. So this is exactly what I would do to gain 1 to 3 inches on my vertical jump. Standing vertical jump, not approach, because then that would be a lot different. Standing vertical jump in 30 days. What I would do is I would start with my warm-up, which is the same warm-up as I do for every single workout. I would do 3 sets of 2 minutes of reverse dead mills or reverse sled to forward sled superset with 3 sets of 45 seconds of Spanish squats. So that's the warm-up that I do all the time. Reverse sled to forward sled for 2 minutes. Then I do a Spanish squat isometric, 45 seconds, and I repeat that 3 times through. Then I always do an extra 2 sets of 45 seconds of an isometric single leg knee extension hold. That'd be 2 sets of 45 seconds each leg. So there are my 5 sets of isometrics, and I did some reverse sled in between. That is going to be amazing for your knees. And that is just what I do every single workout, no matter what, or before I play basketball. No matter what, I always do that. Then I would do a low-level plyometric routine. And for me, it would be some forward hops, forward diagonal hops, backward diagonal hops, forward hopscotch hops, backward hopscotch hops. This really doesn't matter. You can do any low-level plyometric routine just to fire up the central nervous system and get you ready for the rest of the workout. But that's what I would do. Then we get into the meat and potatoes of the workout. I would do seated box jumps. And I'm going to give you 4 weeks, right? I'm going to give you a 4-week plan to do. Because week 1 is going to look a lot different than week 4. Because if we're trying to gain 3 inches in a month, week 4 has to be a lot less volume so that we can feel bouncy on those days. So seated box jumps, week 1 would be 4 sets of 10 reps of seated box jumps as high as I can. And I know that's high volume, but remember, we're starting high volume and then we're getting less volume and higher intensity as we go through the month. So 4 sets of 10 reps. Week 2 would be 4 sets of 8 reps. Week 3 would be 4 sets of 5 reps. And week 4 would be 5 sets of 3 reps. This is just what I would do. This isn't any crazy workout, but this is what I would actually do. So the next thing is depth jumps. Okay, and the reason seated box jumps are going to be so good for your standing vertical jump is because it's a concentric only or a concentric focused movement. You're sitting on the box, you use just your concentric, jump up on the next box as high as you possibly can. So that's going to be very good to transfer to a standing vertical jump. The next thing would be a depth jump, and I would do the same thing. Well, yes, exactly the same reps. 4 sets of 10 reps of depth jumps, and I know that's a lot. My body can handle it. Can yours? Because I don't know. You have to answer that question for yourself. If your body is going to hurt, if your knees are going to hurt after 4 sets of 10 reps of depth jumps, then lower the volume or take out this exercise. Like I just said, this is what I would do. 4 sets of 10 reps of depth jumps on week 1, and then 4 sets of 8 reps on week 2, 4 sets of 5 on week 3, 5 sets of 3 reps of depth jumps on week 4. After that, I would do standing vertical jumps because that's exactly what you're trying to do. If your goal is to jump higher from a standing vertical jump, you got to be repping out standing vertical jumps. That's a given. So what I would do is I would do 40 reps of standing vertical jumps on week 1. and I would take 30 seconds in between. I would wait there. 30 seconds goes by, I would do a standing vertical jump as high as I can. And I'm trying to touch something. I'm not just jumping to jump. I'm jumping up and I'm trying to touch a ceiling, a high wall, a rim. You got to have something to aim for. However, if I saw my progress or my jumps start to go down before I finished my 40 jumps, I would not jump with fatigue jumps. I will give that caveat. So 40 jumps on week 1, 30 jumps on week 2, 20 jumps on week 3, and then 10 jumps on week 4. After that, I would do band-resisted repeated squat jumps. So you put dumbbells on the floor. It's very similar to a Vertimax. So if you've seen a Vertimax where you do repeated jumps on a Vertimax, it's just the makeshift version. You put dumbbells, wrap some resistance bands around those dumbbells, put the resistance bands around your shoulder, and then do repeated jumps like that. And I would do joint angle squat jumps for that. And this is great for efficiency of the stretch shortening cycle and is going to help transfer to that standing vertical jump. So with the band resisted squat jumps, I would do 4 sets of 10, 4 sets of 8, 4 sets of 5, and then 5 sets of 3. And actually the last week on those, I would do body weight. I would not use the bands. I would just do 5 sets of 3 reps of quarter squat jumps with body weight. And then the last thing that I would do is I would do box squats. And for my box squats, I would probably be around 60 to 80% of my 1 rep max. And I would do 4 sets of 10. Then I would do 5 sets of 8 on week 2. Then I would do 6 sets of 5 on week 3. Then I would do 8 sets of 3 on week 4. And that would be the workout. However, I do want to give this little caveat too. Weeks 1 and 2, I would do this workout 3 times a week. Week 3, I would do this workout twice that week. And then week 4, I would do this workout twice that week. And then I would test my standing vertical jump after that. And that is what I believe will get you 1 to 3 inches on your vertical jump. And I would not lose this bet to Kevin. So this is a workout that all of you can actually take and do for yourself to increase your own standing vertical jump if you want. But yeah, I'm not sure how many people this video is going to help. However, that is just what I would do. That is how I periodize things. That is how I like to think about things. Start with higher volume, lower intensity, and then go to lower volume, higher intensity, and that usually will bring you some great results. Anyways, I hope this helped. Leave your comment or your question down below if you want me to answer your question in a video just like this, and I will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.